All right, so I have four big ideas that I got out of these articles. The first one is alignment, or there were some articles that used the idea of integrity, that being, are we on the same page? I was thinking about, imagine a football team that's not in alignment. The offensive line thinks they're on a pass play, the quarterback thinks it's a running play, and it would be a disaster. And so I thought that was good to start off with. Is the entire team in alignment? The larger the organization, the more critical it is that everybody's on the same page. And one of the articles had the idea of every person who works for your organization is a communicator, and that makes sense. A lot of us don't see it that way sometimes, and it's interesting because you could have good communicators, people who are actually communicating great things, but if everybody is a communicator by fact that they are, some could be doing bad, some could be in alignment with the right message, others could be with the wrong message and going off in a different direction, which leads to the second point, and that's integration. Some of the articles use the idea of democracy, I guess, in that acronym for idea, that every facet of the organization is important to be in alignment, and that'd be integrated in that way. Not just a communications department. In my case, as a pastor, that would be not just the secretary making the newsletter, it'd be the members of the church, the staff, the board, myself, visitors who come as they see, well, is this thing, what's the message going out? Which leads to that third, which was the idea of leadership. I thought there were three of the presidents or the CEOs, Levinson, who made the comment, you can never over communicate. Big. I always think I'm over communicating, and he says you can't do that. From Dell Computers, Rollins, who said communication is 100% of his job. And then I like the last one, FedEx, the Groff, who said communicating and thinking about communicating is really his job. So again, in my role as a pastor, I thought that's huge. How do I make sure that I keep the idea of communication in my role as a primary feature of my job? It's huge. The last thing I really liked was the article on 8 words, keeping things simple. Simple would be the fourth thing, and I have a mission statement of my own, which is 7 words. Actually, I trimmed it by one. Leave people better than you found them. It has a verb in it, leave, target population, everyone that I meet, and an outcome, which is to leave people better than I found them. And so these 4 ideas, alignment, integration, leadership, simplicity, they were all strong points in my readings of these articles. So that's my best I could do in about 3 minutes.